does technology look like if you're a large law firm implementing technology? We're not Clio. We're not a tech play per se. We have a lot of things on our plate, so we're trying to navigate this world. The technology I'm showing you, developed by people in the firm, these are the LSAs. The LSA process started only about 3 years ago. Okay, so this is not something that dates back a long time. This is these lawyers, technologists working with clients, so it's client-driven, trying to come up with solutions that address what they need. So in many respects, you're not going to see a user interface that's going to be the same as you would see from a technology company or on your smartphone, because we're walking this balance of trying to develop something that is actually usable, but at the same time is affordable in a particular case for a particular client with a particular problem. So remember, we are not primarily a tech company. We are knitting together tech others put together. So you have different things. We use Seyfarth Link. That is our portal. It's a SharePoint portal activity, and all of our solutions flow through that. But you'll see anywhere from dashboards. This is obviously sort of an opening screenshot landing page that you're going to go into. You see a lot of things where we're trying to capture data and now start providing it in a way that the companies haven't done before. So imagine you're in a company. You get lots of calls because your HR folks are always asking you questions. They always need to know what's the current rule in Alabama for military leave, or what is the current rule in Utah for X or Y. So a law department or some person is capturing those calls, finding the answer, and responding. But nobody's capturing the data. Nobody knows how many calls. Nobody knows what the calls are on. Nobody knows what the resolution is. Nobody knows what jurisdictions they relate to. It's just a hodgepodge of things happening. So what you start trying to do is capture that in some structured way. And you don't, these are phone calls. These aren't computer-driven capture the data. So you've got to have very crude, I'd say, ways of capturing the data, putting it into databases, and start trying to drive things off of it. You can start going through and using things like Neota logic and other programming to say, can we develop, instead of I call you and I ask the question, I go online and I start filling in information into fields. And I have a logic program that says if I answer yes, go here, no, go here, and if I don't know, drop into this bucket. And as you go through and start answering the questions through the solver, it's saying, okay, you're over here, and can start moving you, if not to a solution, it can move you into a bucket that says, I've captured a lot of this information. The attorney who's going to have to answer the question can pull up that information, right? I can put some of that information into the form that you'll need because it's a template. I can populate it. And now I'm down to, instead of an hour and a half on the phone with a paralegal or an attorney, it's a 15-minute call focused on exactly what needs to be addressed, and then we're done. So it's an efficiency play. We just took an hour and a half down to 15 minutes, and I've got a database that I'm building. And I can start doing things when I'm capturing data. And this is one of the big problems in the practice of law. In fact, IBM has found this is the biggest problem in trying to apply Watson to the practice of law, because they come in and they meet with you, probably met with you, they met with us, and they say, okay, so where's the data? And we go, divine inspiration, okay? That's divine inspiration, folks. I lay my hands on Westlaw. It's one of those pure moments.